Charles Caleb Colton said, "Time is the most undefinable yet paradoxical of things. The past is gone, the future is not come, and the present becomes the past even while we attempt to define it. And, like the flash of lightning, at once exists and expires." Deja vu is a French term describing the feeling that one has lived through the present situation before. Most scientists explain the phenomenon as an anomaly of memory. The way we store and retrieve our memory does to a degree back up the notion of such assessment. The human brain retains information in two ways: the short-term and the long-term memories. To overly simplify the process, any information that isn't repeated multiple times will be stored as short-term memory. Logically, information which are used repeatedly have higher chance of being stored as long-term memory. This system prevents the brain from being overloaded with information. This is partly what keeps us sane. As such, some information may have been learned in the past but presently forgotten. With that being said, forgotten information is still stored in the brain. Imagine a book that's been read in the past but currently collecting dust on a bookshelf. That forgotten information can contain knowledge similar to the present circumstance, which could invoke feelings of familiarity. This is one way science tries to explain deja vu, but it is merely one of many mainstream explanations. For example, we know that reactions from certain prescription medicines can trigger feelings of deja vu. There is also a strong and consistent link between deja vu and seizures that occur in people with medial temporal lobe epilepsy, a type of epilepsy that affects the brain's hippocampus. The hippocampus plays a key role in managing short and long-term memories. People with medial temporal lobe epilepsy consistently experience deja vu at the onset of their seizures. This phenomenon has led some experts to propose that deja vu, like an epileptic seizure, may be the result of a neural misfiring, during which neurons in the brain transmit signals at random and cause healthy people to experience a false sense of remembered familiarity. Another popular explanation to deja vu lies in the way information flows in our brain. Our perception of reality relies on the sense of sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. These five senses flow in our brain along different pathways, reaching the processing centers at different times. As an example, when we knock on a door, we perceive the impact as a collection of simultaneous events, combining sound, sight, and tactile sensation. Now, imagine a delay of the visual information reaching the processing center. Due to the fact that the hearing and the sound had already been perceived, it gives one the feeling of having experienced the same action in the past. It should be mentioned at this point that the three mainstream explanations we covered so far are only a handful among the many proposed theories attempting to explain deja vu. Clearly, deja vu, we don't fully grasp what it is yet. Thankfully, the ambiguity of the phenomenon opens a door to discuss the explanations that are more out there. Like way out there, just for fun. Dr. Michio Kaku, during a feature spot on Big Think, has suggested that the theory of multiverse could come into play when it comes to deja vu. The gist of it is, many universes exist parallel to each other. We can't see or feel the other universes because we're tuned into the frequency that corresponds to physical reality. But at times, it's possible that another universe is in phase, meaning it's vibrating at the same frequency as ours. Therefore, it is theoretically possible to move back and forth between universes. So, although it is uncertain, it could be theorized that when you are experiencing deja vu, you are vibrating in unison with a parallel universe. During a deja vu experience, you may actually be looking through a window into a parallel universe. There is another theory in relation to multiverse, but beware, this theory pushes the realm of possibility a bit further. This theory explains that when you have deja vu, we're actually recalling memories from alternate universes. To simply put, every time a choice is made, multiple universes branch out for all possible outcomes for the said choice. At times, we remember the different choice or choices we had made and the consequences resulting from them. Thus, deja vu happens in those rare occasions when memories from other worlds are retained somehow. Then lastly, there is the glitch in the Matrix theory. If you watch the film The Matrix, then you'll remember a scene where Neo crosses paths with the same black cat twice within seconds.
Oh, Deja Vu.
The phenomenon is explained by Trinity as glitch in the Matrix, indicating that the computer program they call life has been changed. If simulation hypothesis were true and we're all living within a simulated reality, then some possible reasons for deja vu may include computer maintenance, updates to the simulation operating system, or perhaps it really is just a glitch, a bug in the system. For all you know, we may not be too different from the funny talking Sims gamers control in the video game The Sims. We may be granted a bit of autonomy, but in the grand scheme of things, our decisions may not matter at all. So it all boils down to the fact that we still have no clue as to what deja vu is.